Today's YouTube video is a video essay on probably one of the most influential people in the film composition world to ever exist, inspiring people like John Williams. And we all know how John Williams turned out to be. He's arguably the greatest composer in film, and his music has lived on forever. The person we're going to be talking about today is, of course, Bernard Herrmann, who has accolades and list of movies and what he's done for film and TV, scoring-wise, is unmatched. What's going on, guys, and welcome to today's video, where, of course, we're going to be talking about Bernard Herrmann, one of the most influential composers. Bernard was born in 1911 in New York, and his parents were Russian immigrants. But in 1934, he was hired at CBS Radio to work as a composer and arranger, and also to conduct the CBS Symphony Orchestra. At CBS, he also worked on radio shows, Mercury Theatre on the Air, directed by Orson Welles, for which he composed music in a wide range of style and heightened the dramatic effect of the plays. When Welles signed a contract to write and direct a film in 1939, he brought many of his Mercury players and Herrmann along with him, thus launching Herrmann's career in film music. While still a student at DeWitt Clinton Public High School in the Bronx, he took composition and conducting classes at New York University. He continued his studies at the Juilliard School of Music. Obviously, no, Juilliard School. And in the 1930s, he was one of a group of young composers associated with the composer Charles Ives. That's basically an underlining of who Bernard Herrmann is. But I'm going to name every single big project, one of his influential projects. That's just his early work. You can see that this man had the passion for film music. Before we talk about his movies and his unbelievable contribution to the score world, we have to break down probably one of his most infamous composing scenes out there, and that is, if we analyze this, it's the shower scene from Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. In Psycho, the music is mainly used in scenes without any dialogue. It takes over the storyline without competing with spoken words. By sounding so often with images of Marion staring at the camera viewer and using musical techniques designed to induce unease and apprehension, it encourages us to sympathize and identify with Marion. In the first part of the film, this makes her demise later all the more shocking. The music seeks to both represent Marion's emotions and cause us to feel the same. Meditating between the characters and viewers, in the murder scene, we hear both Norman's rage and Marion's fear. After Marion's death, we become more closely aligned with Norman and the music that takes associated with him. Let me ask you this question, viewers. Do you think this film is aiming to be realistic? What might that tell us about music in the film? It avoids real-world music to enhance the overworldly quality. Some people have called it madness theme. A little bit of trivia for you. The shower scene originally had no music, but Herrmann went ahead and wrote music anyway. You can easily find the version without music on the DVD on YouTube. Watch both versions and consider how different they are. Which do you find scarier, and why? leave down in the comments down below. Once you do, of course. I personally feel Bernard Herrmann's contribution to the film composing world is often overlooked, in my opinion. He's done so much. He's inspired so many people. He constantly inspires me to this day. And I think his style constantly is being replicated to this day by other composers. And obviously, of course, myself as well. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you're new around here, then please drop a subscribe, drop a like, drop a comment, and bye bye.